Hey there, it's Waste Potential 616 back again with some more comic reviews, so let's get started. New Avengers, issue 1. This was an enjoyable enough first issue. I've got a few little niggles about it, but let's talk about the positives first. It's well written. It follows on. The artwork's good as well. Stuart Immonen does a great job on art. But yeah, there's some good character interaction. There's a lot of what Bendis does best, and there's talking heads. Now, I know he does this quite a lot, and he pisses off some fans, but when he does it well. There's a scene in here which I thought was very good, actually, with Luke Cage and Wolverine sort of kind of interrogating Victoria Hands, because she's sort of Captain America. Steve Rogers wants her to join the team, and they sort of interrogate her. Wolverine uses his powers, to tell whether she's lying or not, and there's just some really cool, interesting dialogue here, and but it's balanced with a little bit of action in here as well. So there's more action in here than there was in the Avengers #1. So yeah, this sets up quite nicely. I can't help feeling that Steve Rogers and Tony Stark kind of appease Luke Cage for throwing a bit of a hissy fit at the beginning, but I can sort of let that slip. Another issue I kind of have is a lot of characters in here being on multiple teams. Now, they do kind of touch upon this in sort of a jokey bit where Wolverine says, I'm an X-Man and on 2 Avengers teams, and they're like, oh, how'd you do that? He's like, oh, my mutant power is multitasking. And fair enough, that was funny, isn't it? But they do need to address this, I think. I mean, Hawkeye and Spider-Man and Wolverine are in another Avengers team. Luke Cage is running the Thunderbolts as well. The Thing, as you can tell by the cover, is in addition to the group, which I think is quite cool, I know he was a Reserve Avenger at one point, but I think if they need to address it in the storylines, I think that could be quite a good opportunity. Some team members in trouble, they're calling for help and they can't get help because their teammates are doing other stuff. It could add to the drama, just as long as they address it. But yeah, there's a cool storyline here with Doctor Strange, Brother Voodoo, and yeah, there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential here. There's a few little gripes, and the whole history of the Avengers thing, which Bendis did in the other Avengers title, not really necessary, but a decent enough issue. As I say, a lot of potential. Right. Okay. Incredible Hulk 610. This was a brilliant issue. I love this. The whole World War Hulk and Fall of the Hulk storylines, I think was very hit and miss. But this was great, even though it isn't a complete conclusion to the storyline. A lot of plot threads are tied up, and done to a very satisfying degree. A lot gets explained. It's a satisfying conclusion, but there's still a little bit left to tell, and there's just some great stuff here. It's really fast paced. Finally get some answers we've been waiting for. Good use of characters. Amadeus Cho is used really well in here. Some fun ideas, and as I say, really, really fast paced, a lot going on, very chaotic, but it works, Greg Pak does a great job here, really good, and Paul Pellietter's artwork blows my mind, and it's really good, and it has the return of the Hulk finally, just as Scar says, finally, well, you can't see it, but yeah, just a really good issue. There's a backup here of Son of Hulk, I'm not too interested in it, but I think the next big storyline is him coming to Earth and interacting with the Hulk, so that should be cool. But until then, I'm not too interested. But yeah, wow, this was a great issue. Okay, how much time have I got left? Oh, I think I probably went through those a bit too fast, but okay, doesn't matter. New Mutants, issue 14, another part of a big storyline, chapter 11 to be precise. Yeah, this was another a great issue. Maybe not as good as World War, Incredible Hulk 610 there, but yeah, this was a good addition to the storyline. You know, the X-Men's backs are really against the wall here. You know, they're getting their asses kicked by the Nimrods from the future. There's a real sort of sense of desperation, especially when Cyclops tries to rally all the mutants on the island. But you know, you're all X-Men now. You know, and there's some really cool stuff going on. Legion, if you know that character, the guy that pretty much created the Age of Apocalypse, gets thrown into the mix. He gets used in a very interesting way. You know, all the stuff in the future with X-Force is touched upon, and their brutality in sort of clinical kind of. So basically, they're a killing murder squadron. It's handled quite well, I think. Not overly violent or anything, but just handled well. But yeah, this was a good issue. It really was. And it sets up things for the next issue. Characters get, certain characters get thrown into the mix, and yeah. This was an enjoyable chapter. The art, unfortunately, was a bit inconsistent because they had different artists and different bits, which kind of breaks the flow of the comic a bit. But apart from that, an enjoyable issue, a worthy chapter to the story. This has been a very satisfying X crossover. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. I really am. This has been a lot of fun. This Second Coming storyline, it really has. Sort of, it's taken sort of all the best aspects of previous X-Men crossovers, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, guys, and have a good one. Bye.